Hey Aries, so my name is Emily and I'm just starting my YouTube channel. I am really excited to start my tarot channel. I've been really looking forward to this moment, and I've just been taking so much time to set things up for myself. So I'm finally all set up here, and I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel if the messages resonate with you. So for now, I'm going to be giving messages for the month of June in the theme of love. So if you want to know what is currently going on with the person you're talking to, with the person that you're connecting with the person you're in a relationship with. So this reading is for you. We're going to take a look at what they're feeling, how they see you, what actions they'll be taking in the month of June, and same thing for you. In what headspace are you in? How do you feel about this person? What actions will you be taking? And the likely outcome of this situation, this connection that's going on in the month of June for you. If this doesn't resonate, then I suggest to take a look at your moon sign and your rising and Venus sign. If you don't know what those are, you can just Google birth chart. And the most popular website that I use is Cafe Astrology. So you just need to insert your name, your full birth date, including the time of birth, because this gives information on your rising sign. And the rising sign is so important. And I'll probably create a video on that in the next few months to just break it down. I know that there's a lot of information out there. It can get confusing. And I also share a lot of information on Instagram, and I create posts to help people understand the difference between different signs and planets. So yeah, check me out on Instagram at m_intuition_tarot. And so without further ado, let's begin. Like I said, we're gonna take a look at both sides, starting with the person that you're dealing with, and then we'll do you, and then we'll see what the likely outcome is. So I connect with my spirit guides and my angels on a daily basis, and you can be confident enough to know that these messages have always been accurate and clear with my clients and with friends and family. So if it doesn't resonate, like I said, you can always take a look at the moon and rising in Venus sign. Venus is the planet of love and how we relate to others and how we love. We don't all show love and express our love the same way, so this is why we're all different in that sense. All right, so we're going to take a look at the person you're dealing with, his headspace, your headspace, the situation in the past, the challenge, the advice card, and the future outcome, the likely future. Okay, and we're going to take a look at how this person feels. How does this person feel for Aries? I'm not sure if you see that there. I'm going to lift up the cards and show them to you in just a sec. How does the person feel for Aries? Okay. Yep. Not sure if you see these ones down here. How does Aries feel about their person? How does Aries feel about their person that they are connecting with? Ooh. The High Priestess. And we want one more card, please. Spirit guides, angels. How does Aries feel about their person they're connecting with? Okay. And what actions will this person be taking? Oh, we got 2 cards. Very good. And then what actions will Aries be taking? So this can be reversed guidance. So if I'm talking about the other person, but it sounds like you, then that is quite possible. It can happen. Roles can be reversed in these types of readings. Remember, I'm reading for the whole universe, for the whole planet. Ooh. And that's what happens when energy is strong. How does Aries, what actions will Aries be taking? Okay, so let's take a look at the world with the bottom of the deck. Okay, Aries, here we go. So the person's mental space, okay, I'm taking a look at the person that you're dealing with. Their mental space is karma. So karma in this deck refers to the same traditional meaning as the Rider-Waite, and the Rider-Waite is the judgment card. So in their mind, they are at a point where they need to make a judgment call. They need to make a decision about this connection, about whether or not they want to come back, come forward, communicate, make things happen, okay? So this is essentially what is on this person's state of mind. What's on your mind, okay, is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is someone who is running off with some swords packed into his bag there. Feels like he's trying to get away with something. So I think this is in the sense that you're just not really wanting to deal with this. From what I see, you're just kind of just running off and not wanting to, you know, come to terms with what's going on between you two. So it's kind of avoiding, right? You're avoiding, you're not really trying to communicate in this sense. You're not trying to find a way to communicate or to look at things and sit down and see what's going on. So yeah, you're avoiding. Okay. Now, in the past, the situation, as you can see, there's the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is refers to a situation, a relationship that happened in the past. It's based on nostalgia, right? So there's children here. We have memories of being together, of sharing good times, of being happy with one another. So I think this has to do with someone in the past. Six of Cups, the situation card. So that's pretty clear with what's coming up here. 10 of Swords for your challenge. So what's challenging this connection? Someone might have been really betrayed here in this recent connection. 10 of Swords can also mean the ending. So betrayals, endings. You must have, been stabbed in the back, dealing with people who were not truthful. But it's an ending. It's ended. So this is what's challenging this soulmate from the past, is that it's ended and people got hurt in the process. So what's coming up here, the advice card for you, Aries, because I'm going to focus on you, is looking to the future. Wait. I think this is the waiting card, but you're not waiting in vain. You're patiently, actively waiting. You're setting yourself up for success. You're setting yourself up for your future. looking towards the future. So this is the advice that Spirit is giving you, okay? And then the likely outcome is the Emperor. So someone's gonna have to take total control of their situation here, and with the outcome being the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who is in control, can be too controlling at times, who's very protective of their empire, has built an empire, has every right of being controlling and protective of it. So I think for this card, being the outcome card, is someone here is going to just take control over their life, take control over the situation, and come out of it stronger. If we look at the other person, or again, this could be you, the roles can be reversed. The person, how the person feels. Now, here we have two cards. How does the person feel about Aries? Yeah, sorry about that. I hope you were able to see the other cards. I wasn't sure about how to straighten them out. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So how does he feel about Aries? Or he or she? He's not will he or she is not willing to open up with the Four of Pentacles. You see how he's stuck to his pentacle. He is not trusting the other person, and the energy of it is very slow. So he's taking his time. It's just slow moving with the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the tarot. So yeah, he feels stuck, or she feels stuck and not willing to open up. Whereas you are the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is someone who is very wise, who has a lot of inner knowledge. So someone who can really access her intuition in a phenomenal way. Someone who holds secrets to what's inside, is not going to be willing to reveal them right away. You know, it takes work to get her to open up and to get her to reveal her secrets, the High Priestess. So this is how you're feeling, I think, with the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles here with the High Priestess means that you're probably just not even thinking about this person. You're focused on your pentacle. You're focused on your money. You're focused on your job. You're focused on building a solid foundation for yourself. Or you're just trying to build this relationship, but you're not revealing your emotions. So you want to build, you want to create a solid relationship, but you're not really revealing that to the person. You can go either way, and the roles can be reversed. And the final row here is, what action will the person take? So the High Priest here has a lot to do with traditions, belief systems, kind of like the priest, the Pope, following rules, following traditions, following the way things are supposed to be in this sort of tradition or mindset. Whereas the Seven of Pentacles is someone who's waiting, who's planted the seeds. I think this person will not exactly take any steps towards this commitment, feels a commitment, but is just planting the seeds and waiting and waiting and waiting in vain, I think. There's a lot of waiting with this energy. So I think that's what's coming up for the other person or for yourself. If this energy resonates, well, the actions that you'll be taking is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is Again, focusing on work, developing your skills, developing your creative skills, focusing on your everyday tasks, you know. Whereas the Page of Wands here is finding enthusiasm and passion and creativity in your work. So I don't think necessarily you're going to be taking action in this connection. I think you're going to be really focused on yourself, and what really proves that is what's on your mind is that you don't is the Seven of Swords, which tells me that you're not ready to reveal. You're just gonna take what was learned from this relationship, from this connection, and just move on. You're not really going to take the time to invest with that card. So that's why it tells me your actions will not be towards commitment or investment. And the World card at the bottom of the deck again tells us that this is completion. The World means that it's come to an end. A chapter has ended. The end of a chapter. Okay, so that was the tarot. I'm just gonna put these here. So I hope that resonated. Like I said, it can go both ways, either way. So you can take on the role of the first person, and the other person can take on the role as the second person that I had mentioned. Let's look at some Romance Angel cards that want to come up as advice. Okay, exactly. So there you go. Separation. So this will end up in separation. You won't be talking to one another. You're gonna go your own way, and I think that's what Spirit is trying to lead you towards. I think this was not meant to be, and you've invested enough in the past with that Six of Cups. It's led to disappointment and betrayal with that Ten of Swords, and it's led to you closing off your emotions, closing off, revealing what you truly feel, right? And taking control over the situation, which is very empowering, and focusing on work with that King of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. So finding passion and creativity and enthusiasm with that Page of Wands, with your future projects that are coming up for you in June. So what else? What other messages do you have for us, Romance Angels? This is a deck from Doreen Virtue, if you want to check it out on Amazon. Romance Angels Oracle cards. Okay, so the Religious Factors card came up. If you don't know, if you haven't seen this card before, probably this situation, this connection has made you refer to spiritual ways of thinking, and as a result you've become more spiritual with this connection. And this person, it seems like he was not as spiritual as you. You know, you probably weren't on the same level, because it says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I think this has a big influence on your spiritual path. It has taught you some lessons, and you know, karma's been served, I think. And I think that's a great thing, because you came out of it with a lot of lessons and empowerment. All right, other messages. These are from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. And these are quite straightforward. So what messages do you have for Aries for the month of June and love connections? Love connections for Aries. Oh, Aries, you got big happy changes coming your way, so stay positive. This has definitely led you to bigger and better things in life. Yay, Aries. One more card here. Recovery. So yeah. This situation will bring about big happy changes for you, and at the same time your angels are asking you to take the time to recover, to heal. And if you've already gone through this process in the last few months, in the last year, then this card can also mean that your healing is almost over, and you're ready to start a new path, a new spiritual loving connection with someone. So that is fantastic, Aries. So I hope this resonated, and like I said, if it didn't, don't worry about it. Just take a look at what your moon, rising, and Venus signs are, and be sure to check my channel out in the next few weeks and months. I'm praying that I'll be able to upload more videos, maybe dailies and weeklies. I'll see as I go. And if you would like to book a personal reading, my information is below, so just take a look. I included how to reach me and how to reserve your spot and prices, so please reach out. My email is there. And so I'm going to wish you a great evening, great night, or great day wherever you are in the world, and lots of blessings. I'll see you soon. Bye, Aries.